Absolutely. D.L. Hughley was recently on The Breakfast Club, and during the hilarious interview, towards the end, D.L. and Charlamagne spoke of their past experiences and being sexually involved with adult women as children. Charlamagne said because of Tyler Perry being molested by a woman and his battle with it, he felt like through therapy, that was the reason for some of his mistakes in the past. DL, however, says he's never dealt with those issues, and they both hinted to Tyler maybe being molested by a man rather than a woman, even though Tyler Perry says he was sexually abused by his aunt. And then DL goes on to say, and let's get into it. I have a clip for you guys.
I know how certain things like that affect us. I got a theory that Tyler Perry purposely makes black men look bad in his movies because he wants to have all the black men for himself. So he wants black women to look at black men and be like, I don't want to be. But I think well, to me, she gets mad when I say stuff like this. I think one of the gayest places I've ever seen is black churches. Like they're the gayest places. Yeah. Like it's three kind of dudes go to church: gay dudes, children, and Tyler Perry, and men who fucked up so bad they make them. Like no straight dude goes to church. Like if you go to church all the time and you're single, you're going to pray the love out of your heart. You really are. You're not. You're not. You're not. You're not.
So yeah, he goes on to say, what we just heard, that he was the reason why I'm bringing up.
Is Jen Othello?
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, it's just I think it started with the phone going in and out a little bit, but.
Okay. Well, my apologies, you all, if you didn't hear anything, but I just played a clip of.
No, we heard it up until like the way in. It was good. They definitely got an understanding on to what our topic in our conversation is going to be about. But go ahead,
okay.
Sean.
Yeah, but no, that's pretty much it. So, what do you think? Do you think that the only kind of men that are involved in church heavily are either children, single gay men, and men that have cheated on their wives? Do you agree with that?
He specifically, I feel like he targeted black churches when he said that because he said, okay, so, yeah, I can't 100% say I don't agree with him to some, extent. So what I also think that other men that's in church are, older men, who, trying to get themselves right with the Lord, or people who are just really passionate, about being in the church because they were brought up in the church. So I think that, there are a lot of men in church that are gay, that are, that fucked up really bad, with their wife or, something else. What else did he say? Messed up bad with their wife.
Yeah, it was just those three types.
Children.
Yeah.
Young children. I think that's, I've seen it. So I can't say I've seen it at a lot of churches, not just one or two, So, yeah, I think that he has a point, but he shouldn't label everybody in the church under one umbrella, or two umbrellas, and two negative umbrellas at that.
Yeah.
So, what did you think about it?
I want to start by saying, like, I'm a huge fan of D.L. Hughley. I like everything that he says as far as, like, politically. I do agree with his stance on, when it comes to policy and politics and, his radio show and, and his views on the black church. And he has mentioned before that he's not someone that is religious or into church because he felt like it was something given to us to further brainwash us into the way that we think, even as today. But as far as it only being two, typically, three types of men or boys in the church, I would have to disagree. I think that is a large percentage, because I don't know if I wouldn't say I was raised in the black church, but definitely a good part of my life, and even to this day, I still do try to go to church every so often. But that is what you do typically see. You do see, like me, at a point, I was forced to go to church. And I mean, now I do appreciate it. You know, and when I was younger, I would be like, damn, I'd rather stay to sleep. I'm so tired, you know. You would see the children. You would see the effeminate men who people would assume were gay a lot of times when they came by themselves. And then you would see the couples, a lot of times with couples in general. I mean, and that's just a lot of people's relationships. And in the church, people are so open and honest, you know, you will find out that people were cheating and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, I do see that to some extent. I definitely can see. So I'm trying to think. I'm sure there are some young men out here who, you know, 25, 26, who are heterosexual, you know, and just have always been involved or, you know, see themselves going in a different path and wanted to get, you know, into the church more. But, you know, for the most part, I mean, I it sucks to say, but I can see where he's coming from with that statement. You know, it sounds very ignorant and stupid, but I mean, it is some truth to it, definitely.
Yep.
Definitely.
Yep, and that's how I feel too.